In fact, the CEO approach is very important for teacher education, teacher training in Cambodia. And this approach is important because it is aligned with the policies as well as the strategy of the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport in Cambodia. So this approach can promote the 21st century skills among our teachers and our students. Furthermore, this approach also aligns with the goals of the Ministry of Education, which the main aim is to enhance the quality of teaching methodology, STEM education, digital education, and the integration of AI in teaching and learning process. At the National Institute of Education Cambodia, the CEO approach plays a crucial role in preparing future teachers to become reflective and analytical practitioners. It aligns well with the competency-based teacher education by promoting inquiry, evidence-based teaching, and professional reasoning. CEO also helps both pre-service and in-service teachers develop skills that can be directly transferred to real classroom practices during teaching practicum and future professional work. Based on NIE commitment, NIE is envisioned to integrate the CEO approach in our teacher training curriculum, teaching methodology, and the assessment criteria. So the CEO approach should be systematically integrated into teacher education programs at NIE. It can be embedded within subject method courses, practical activities, and assessment tasks. Teacher educators should model the use of CEO in their own teaching and provide structure opportunities for pre-service teachers to design lessons and assessments using the CEO framework. This integration will ensure consistency, sustainability, and the long-term impact on the quality of teaching and learning in Cambodia.
The CEO approach is highly significant for developing professional competency because it strengthens critical thinking, scientific reasoning, and evidence-based decision-making. Teachers should explicitly teach each component of CEO and use clear examples. It's necessary to create a learning environment where students can freely express their ideas. Most importantly, teachers should consistently use the CEO approach as part of daily instruction and assessment rather than as a one-time activities. To inspire my student teacher by designing learning activities that require them to engage in each step of the CEO process. For pre-service and in-service teachers, CEO helps them move beyond content-based explanation toward interpreting ideas logically through practical applications in the real world. This approach also enhances the ability to design student-centric learning experience. I recommend starting with simple and familiar context before moving to complex topics. First, I pose guiding questions to help them formulate clear and testable claims. Then I provide opportunities for hands-on experiments, passion for learning activities, and data analysis to collect evidence. Finally, I scaffold their reason need for asking inquiry questions to interpret evidence, then highlight the scientific concepts and teaching theories.
I chose the theme Health in Our Hand because it focuses on a real life and practical health issues that directly affect student life. The nitrate is contained in vegetable and fruit that we consume every day. Although vegetables and fruit are essential for good health, some may contain high level of nitrate due to chemical fertilizer and farming practice. Excessive nitrate intake can be harmful to human health, especially for children and adolescents. However, many students are not aware of this hidden risk. This lesson allows students to actively test nitrate substance using simple testing methods rather than only learning theory. Through hands-on practice, students can observe results, analyze data, and make informed decisions about food safety. By learning how to test nitrate well, students realize that protecting their health is in their own hands. They become more careful in choosing, preparing, and consuming vegetables and fruit, which promotes healthier lifestyle and responsible consumer behavior. The core idea of this experiment is that food safety and health can be scientifically tested and evaluated, not just assumed. By testing nitrate well in fruit and vegetables, students learn that even healthy food may contain hidden chemical substances that can affect human health. This experiment highlights the concept that human health is closely linked to agricultural practice, chemical use, and everyday food choice. It also shows how science helps us identify risks and make informed decisions. Through hands-on nitrate testing, students develop scientific inquiry skills such as observing, measuring, analyzing results, and drawing evidence-based conclusions. Most importantly, they understand that protecting health is in our hands, guided by scientific knowledge and responsible behavior. The students read the lesson through the CEO approach, claim, evidence, and reasoning. First, students made a claim about the safety of the vegetables and fruit they consume every day, such as whether these food contain nitrate substance or not. Next, they collect evidence by conducting hands-on experiments to test nitrate well in different samples of vegetables and fruit. They observe color change, record results, and compare the data among samples. Finally, students use reasoning to explain how their experimental evidence support or did not support their original claim. Connecting scientific results to health impact. Through this process, students develop scientific thinking and understand that health decisions should be based on evidence, reinforcing the idea that health is truly in our hands.